It's been a long time since I've seen any of you guys. So I apologize to those that have been waiting for everything, content with Warzone, content with gaming in general, and the Razer stuff, information on EQ settings of the Synapse software and all of that. And I just want to truly apologize because I've been going through a lot in my life. A lot of things have changed, and I've been just trying to kind of get accustomed to it. But at the same time too, even with streaming, I've decided to take a step back from it just so I could kind of regrow the passion and fire that I once had to do it back into the stream, so that way I can enjoy what I'm doing. I've actually been doing a lot of research on why. I don't even know why I'm not wanting to do it. You know, usually I have an urge to do it and a motivation to go in there and try to make content and have fun doing it. But the only thing I can figure out is there isn't any games out right now to play, and Warzone has become a mess. And that was my main game to at least hop into and be like, okay, I could grind out a game, get a good dub, and get out of there, put it up on YouTube, right? You guys seen that a lot on my YouTube channel. And for those that come by the stream, you guys seen some bad moments, some good moments, some ups and downs. But things just haven't been getting better, and that's why I've been taking a step back, just to see if maybe if I stay away from it for a while, my passion will burn inside again to want to do it, and we'll get back to it. And another thing I was leaning on to, which I'll get into in my notes, I have 10 points that I want to get across to explain everything. So the one big thing I was leaning on was Battlefield 2042's beta. It's up in the air at the moment. They did push back the release date. For those pre-ordered, you will be able to play November 12th up until the 19th, and then obviously the 19th is the official release date for those who haven't pre-ordered. So that was kind of a setback for me, and it kind of made me go, okay, I'm not ready to come back to streaming yet or making content. So this will be a lengthy video, by the way, so if you need to skip around for a certain thing that you want to see, then you can feel free to do that. I'll try to put timestamps in, but by the time this gets uploaded, I'm probably on my way to work. So all things aside there, I do want to point out the 10 things though that I've been going through, and what's to expect of this channel, and to expect of the streaming channel, and just how I'm going to go about things. So I wrote it down in notes, just so I could kind of view what I've been mentally preparing for this video. So obviously we kind of talked about point one already, which was why I've taken a break. Once again, it's just there is no gaming content out there, you know, like there is other games you could, you know, try to dabble into, but just the passion's not there for me. So I just kind of been taking a step back. I've been waiting for Battlefield. That was my main thing, and I've told my community this, that I'm kind of taking a step back to take a break to see if that fire comes back in me, and it's really just because of Battlefield, and I really just want that game to come out already, because that's probably going to be the main game for a while, but I'll be dabbling into other games for fun, more community-based driven games. So that way we could build EQs for the Razer Synapse software, and, you know, just have fun, you know, build the community around all this. The state of Battlefield, that's my second point. The state of Battlefield, like I said, November 19th release. That's another point we already got across, but I'll just reiterate. November 19th is the release date officially now, is what they're saying. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back anymore. Their reasons, COVID-19, you know, the pandemic. They can't get together to work on the project better. But they said that the beta should be coming, you know, within September, if not October. So obviously that would be pushing my return back even farther, which I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to get back sooner than possible. But yeah, they've been holding back on that to just polish the game up and make sure it's running good. But yes, that will still be the main game. Like, I'm not going to lie to you about that. That's the main game. But we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. We want to dabble into the beta and stream it and record it and do whatever we can to get that content pushed out there for you guys, and to get back into that, you know, enjoyment of why I was doing this in the first place, on the competitive side of things. And this point number 3 will be, will Warzone be involved in the future? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I'll dabble into it to check out the content that comes out every once in a while, but Warzone's pretty much in the back end for me. I do play it every now and then. I know you guys have been seeing Warzone content come up. I don't know why it shows I'm streaming, even though I'm not. Let me just close out the chat box, because I know that's going to throw people off. I'm not streaming, I'm recording. So, yeah, but Warzone, I am taking the back end on it. I'll probably pop in every once in a while just to check out the content, check out the new map, obviously, with the Vanguard. I will not be playing Vanguard multiplayer. Maybe when the free-to-play moments come out, most likely I will. But I probably will just play in those free-to-play moments and see how the multiplayer is, but I mean, we're talking about a reskin Modern Warfare 2019, so it's really nothing new, just a World War II setting, and it's done poorly, by the way. I really see it as done poorly, and a lot of people have a lot of flack for it and a lot of hate, and it's not getting good reviews. So if you're a Call of Duty fan, I apologize, but you know, I'm just gonna run based off of my Modern Warfare audio stuff, and then for the EQs, just I guess dabble with it and make it best for you on your EQs and see if it works out for Vanguard. But I can't promise anything with audio EQ settings for Vanguard. I'm just gonna, you know, throw a wild guess, and I'll repeat that, you know, when I do those videos. But Warzone in the future, it's not looking too likely, especially when Battlefield comes out. I probably won't even think about it, you know. And I personally think if you're a Call of Duty fan, you probably should do the same, because honestly, they're really, it's like a middle finger to you guys, man, and it sucks. And that's why I was so frustrated with it, and that's why content's dropped off a lot. So, will there be a new esports game to play? And that's another thing I've been thinking about with the future of my stream. I have been kind of contemplating on taking a step forward into some other boundaries, and I've really put a lot of thought to Valorant. Valorant seems like a game that I might just hop into and start grinding out and get that flow going and see if maybe that's something for me. I know I've had my moments in that game, and I know I've done some really crazy things in that game, which are in my older videos, but that was during a time when, you know, everybody was kind of learning the game, and now I'm kind of steps back. So obviously all those steps back that people are ahead of now with me, they're going to have a huge advantage. It's going to be a hard learning curve. So in terms of Valorant, that's a possibility, so keep an eye out for something like that. But I'm really looking into other games too, like Rainbow Six Siege or something with a more of an esports-esque style to it. But again, Battlefield's just there, and it's hard to fucking turn away from that game, you know. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. And if you are in my Discord community, which I'm still very active in the Discord community, I would appreciate if you guys actually go and follow the Discord channel. All my socials, it helps a lot. By the way, I do want to thank everybody that has been following me while I've been out away from this time, from YouTube and everything, and Twitch in general. So I appreciate all the support with that. But definitely if you want to be part of any kind of communication with me and what you think would be nice games to play and stuff like that, come to the Discord community, let me know, let's have a discussion. Maybe I'll get the moderators involved and we'll have a group discussions, figure out how we're going to better the stream and better the content for everybody. I know a lot of people are asking for a lot of fun games just to, you know, make them laugh and have fun, and it's all about that, really, you know. It's all about your enjoyment. But my competitor side of me always tells me to just not dabble into it too much, you know, just kind of take a step back and really focus on what the prize is, which is being a top tier player in Battlefield. Warzone was just to be good enough to be recognized, and now Battlefield's to be like, I want to be top tier. I want to be known as one of the top guys, you know, especially since viewership and all of that is still low for me. I'm still a small streamer, but the skill can really come out, and it has come out. So that's definitely the next step. As for the Razer EQ, this is part number 5. I didn't even get to really label what part's what, but part number 5 of my, you know, 10 points that I'm getting across is the Razer EQ update, and then also realistic EQ. I know you guys are looking for realistic EQ, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be really hard to do. So I don't have a game to really work with on terms of realistic EQ. I could pull up Grand Theft Auto, maybe play some Grand Theft Auto and get some like realistic sounds and stuff from the city life and the forest life, and try to balance stuff out just on a quick little fun like tour of the game or something, and just really play with the audio and see how I could get it. But most likely I don't have the game right now, and most likely I'll probably just run with Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk has a lot of interesting sounds, but there's a lot of like confusing audio in Cyberpunk as well, which kind of bugs the crap out of me. So it's really hard to find a game that I could go with and say this is realistic audio. But I will be having, and that's another thing I want to update you guys too, for those who are waiting for it. The next video that's coming out, no matter what, mark my words, the next video coming out is the EQ for the Black Shark V2 wired with the realistic EQ settings. So bear with me on it, but it might take a week to get that video uploaded, but just bear with me because I'm going to get that video uploaded and it will be coming. And it's really hard just to put the time towards all these games and then give you guys an EQ, especially with how life's been changing. Oh, I didn't even mention, I'll go back to point 1 real quick, but I did get a promotion at my job, so my streaming schedule is going to be different. My, you know, overall life schedule is going to be different. You know, I have I'm going to be off Tuesdays and Wednesdays mainly, so that will be, obviously for the rest of this month it's not like that, but for Tuesdays and Wednesdays it will be like a lot longer streams. I'd probably say Tuesdays maybe Wednesdays, depending on which day, it will be like almost a full-on day of streaming. So that's definitely a day to come by and check out the stream and really put some support in there. I would truly appreciate it, because that's where all the hard work's going to come out. It's going to be a rough one. But back to the EQ. Yeah, so I do have a lot of games set up already for the V2 wired EQ. But it's like I said, it's just, you know, a lot of it's already just copy paste. Like I told you, I've taught you guys in the past how to find your own EQ when you're trying to learn, and just got to take those same steps over to the next games, you know, depending on what you want with it. And so the realistic EQ is going to be the most difficult one, and then obviously I want to make another music EQ, so it's going to be both realistic and music EQs are going to be set up there. I'll probably play with a couple genres of music instead of just electronic music this time, so keep an eye out for that. And then the Black Shark V2 Pro fans, this is 0.6 for, by the way, Black Shark V2 Pro fans, I am going back to revisit the Black Shark V2 Pro to update everything on that and get those EQ settings up to date, up to par, especially with the new games coming out, and we're going to run with that for a while. So V2 wired fans, this is going to be considered my backup headset, and I'm just going to say right now, once this EQ settings come up, you're going to have to run with it for a while. I may come back and just like play a couple games off stream or something to just kind of reiterate the EQ and make another video, but right now I'm going to get this EQ out, and then we're going right back to the V2 Pro, because the audio, honestly, if you have the money, just go get the V2 Pro. It's just a better upgrade, and it's wireless, so you can't go wrong with it. However, I understand if money's an issue and you have a wired version, it's still a really good headset. So we'll get back to that. And then obviously for the next point is going to be more gear review. So why I say that is because obviously more stuff's coming out. More stuff Razer's coming out. People are going to want to know what it's like, how it is to use it. I can't promise you that I'm going to be having all the highest tech, because I'm already up to date on everything. I think the next thing I get in my line of anything, if I really want something, is a keyboard, because I've been rocking the Black Widow V2 Tournament Edition for a while now, and I have had the Huntsman Mini, but the Huntsman Mini, I sent it back in. I'm still kind of waiting on a response from Razer for that. So honestly, it's still a great keyboard, the Black Widow V2. I'm enjoying it very well, and I don't really think I need anything else, and I haven't had an urge to get anything else. So that's why I've been kind of taking a step back from content and getting things like that, and then updating you guys. But I will be doing a review when I get a new keyboard, and then obviously these mouse pad reviews, I'm gonna get more in depth with them. I think I already have a couple uploaded, but not the Aqua Control Plus that I've been using. I'm definitely gonna get a review on this out before I go right back to the Goliathus Chroma Extended. I believe the Goliathus Chroma Extended goes best with this Viper 8 kilohertz mouse, so I'm gonna go back to that, and that's probably gonna be my main for a while. So that's why I'm gonna tell you guys, actually I should just do that right now before I get ahead of myself. But I will be doing reviews on things, but I'm going to set up my mains, which is going to be a new keyboard, definitely, but just eventually. I don't know when I'll get it, but I'll keep that. I'll still do a review on the Razer Siren Mini, and then my main's gonna be the Viper 8 kilohertz for a while, and then we're going back to the Goliathus Chroma Extended and the Black Shark V2 Pro. That will be my main for God knows how long, until something breaks. But I will be doing reviews on the side, and like I said, I'm gonna stick to this because I'm kind of wanting to get used to this mouse specifically versus what I was using prior to, which is the Basilisk V2. And I know the Basilisk V3 just released, but it's nothing really different. Just, you know, the scroll wheel has a hyper scroll. They really didn't go the route. Obviously the RGB looks sick, but they didn't really go the route of actually making it lighter weight and more, you know, accustomed to those fans. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, the V3 is not very important. You might as well get a V2 if it's cheaper, and just enjoy the 92 grams and ergo shape it's really known for. It's amazing. It's an amazing mouse, and that's why I don't mind going back to it when this breaks as a backup. So this is definitely my main, and I'm going to, you know, obviously practice before I get back to streaming and get really comfortable with this mouse, so that way when I'm playing, I'm at my best self, most comfortable self. And obviously other games I'm gonna have to really dial in settings and whatnot. So, but yeah, keep an eye out for those gear reviews. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. Community games. So community games goes about many ways if you guys ever want to join in, and trust me when I say join the Discord, I'm really trying to bring people in for community games. But my goal is to play games that have cross-platform, obviously for those that are console, but if not, you know, people that are on PC. And there's also just fun other games too, like something that you guys could do in the chat box when I'm live, like chat games or whatever. We're gonna be doing stuff like that randomly, but I'm going to be incorporating that much more. And in terms of community games, the reason why Battlefield's such a big deal to me is because that's going to be a lot of where the community games come from. One, it's cross-platform, and well, with the next gen consoles. But two is the fact that I could actually build servers for you guys on that, and we could play games together. Say, you know, I can make like a search and destroy type game style for Battlefield with like 8v8 or something cool, you know. So that's the goal behind that, and we're going to do something like that. So just keep an eye out for that. But like I said, it's just hard right now. It's hard to do anything like that when we keep getting it pushed back, and you know, all we can do is wait. There's nothing more we can do about that. We're pretty upset about it as a community, but we're gonna have to hold on strong. Number 9, my point of number 9 is merchandise, which we're getting to the end of this, but my number 9 is merchandise. I've shown it in the past, and I'm gonna do it again, but I wish I had my coffee mug. I could just show you real quick, but oh, it's up there. But anyways, I'll show that another time on stream, so keep an eye out for the stream if you want to see that. But I do have a coffee mug with my logo on it. I'm going to be putting out merchandise. I kind of want to do screen prints with my logo like on the shirt, and then just have like, you know, a cool little like BraveN or something on there. Not like big. I just want the logo, like say like this tank top, right? I want the logo to be right there, dead center in the middle, and then like on the bottom left, like this shirt has like, it says Pair of Thieves. I love Pair of Thieves, but I would put like BraveN on that, you know, maybe something sick, like a sick lettering or something, and then, you know, sell those for a decent amount, so you guys could have, you know, gear me to support me. And then I still got the stickers, and I got a shit ton of stickers to sell, so I know some of you guys are getting free ones. I'll be addressing those in the Discord community. If you are interested in a free sticker, we could probably work something out in terms of like a reward day or something, where I could kind of like play a mini game and have you guys like try your best to get the, you know, whatever, and then whoever wins gets the stickers or whatever, you know. That'd be cool. We're gonna be doing stuff like that, and so just keep an eye out for the merchandise stuff, and I'm gonna update it into my profile on Twitch too, and I really should update my YouTube profile, but I'll get to all that. But we're gonna update all that so that way you guys are aware that there is ways of winning like a raffle type deal or something. We'll make it fun. And then the last point coming across, but that's what we're gonna start out with, by the way. I mean, I want to do hats because obviously I wear hats all the time. You guys always see me in hats, so that's like a staple to myself. But it's just really hard to get a print on a hat that's actually legit and looks good, feels good, comfortable, you know. I don't want to do that unless I can really afford to do that. But right now, shirts, screen prints, pretty simple to do. I could probably afford that. And then the t-shirt, and then the stickers and stuff, we'll probably start small, go with the stickers, and then go to the t-shirts, and then coffee mugs, because coffee mugs is going to be a lot more pricey to make and screen print on. So, and then last but not least, number 10 is the schedule of streaming and content. So I know you guys have been seeing my content come once every week or so, you know, and it's been that bad, it's been that slow. There's no drive and passion at the moment. There just really isn't, and that's why I'm taking a step back to kind of see if I could burn that passion back in me and get it going. So I've been watching a lot of streamers that got me the way to do it, you know, like Shroud. I always watch him, and he excites me to fucking stream and want to do content like that. But like I said, I just haven't had the passion. I'm kind of scared to go back in personally. Just I don't feel comfortable doing it, you know. I don't feel like, okay, I'm gonna go in and have fun, and I don't want to stress out. And that's the biggest thing about it. I don't want to stress out on stream. I want to be like lackadaisical, pushing it back, whatever, having fun about it. So in terms of scheduling of the streams, it's gonna be different now for sure. This month it's gonna be from, I want to say like 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. something like that. 4.5 hour streams constantly. I think that's fair. That'll be through how would I put it? It would be through Sunday through Thursday. Sunday through Thursday will be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m. Not set. So like obviously I'll stream as much as I can on those days, maybe even early, maybe even a little later, maybe it'll be shorter stream or a long stream. But those days, because of work, obviously I won't be doing anything other than just those 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And then when it comes to the weekends for this month, Fridays and Saturdays, I'm just saying it for this month, it's going to be depending on the day. Some days I could probably knock out like a, you know, 8-10 hour stream in the morning to midday, and then I got stuff I'm doing. Or Saturdays I'll just call out entirely and not stream at all. But we're still working on that, and I know it's going to be an up in the air thing, but at least that's the rough judgment. Like you could kind of expect an early morning stream around that time, but until October. Once October comes around, Tuesdays are going to be like the main, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are going to be the main days where I stream long, and then everything's going to be so Thursday through what, Monday? Yeah, Thursday through Monday of the week is going to be literally uh, 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. constantly. So just keep an eye on that. But like I said, that starts in October. That doesn't start now. So for now, we're going to be doing, for the next couple weeks, it's probably 2 weeks or whatever now, but 2 weeks, it's going to be 8 a.m., 12:30 p.m., Sunday through Thursday. So, and then from there, we'll figure out Fridays, we'll figure out Saturdays. It'll just be up in the air. I'll start updating more on Discord too. That will be streams though. That'll be streams entirely, and there's still options with that too. Like I said, I might not stream a certain day, or I might actually do a super late night stream or something like that, just to kind of mix it up, you know, kind of get the night viewers back in here and stuff and whatnot. Just kind of, because I know like a lot of people aren't up at a certain time in different countries, and then other people are up at a certain time at night, and it's just weird how it works. So we're gonna, you know, try to cater to everybody that's part of this community and work with it. So but in terms of the content for YouTube, I'm trying to upload once a week right now until I get back into the shape of things and get back things going entirely. So I'm going to say that I'm gonna do once a week for now until I get back to streaming. And once I get back to streaming, I'm gonna pump out one every 2 to 3 days, and one video, no matter what it is. It could be more too. It could be like once every other day if I get it good with streaming, but most likely we're gonna just look at one every 2 to 3 days. I think that's fair. Fair on me and fair on everybody else. And this will pretty much be one of the, well, not one of the, but pretty soon we're going to be editing videos, and so you're going to get a lot more cleaner content coming out of this channel. I know it's very basic and just recorded right off the spot, but we're going to be editing the videos on this channel and fucking having it nice and clean for you guys. And we'll be doing like even gameplay in the background with EQs popped up, and I'll explain how I'm doing it on the fly right then and there, and then, you know, cut that clip out, you know, make a nice little collection of clips, put in a video. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I know I've had these videos quite often, and I just want to apologize to everybody. I know I've been going through these ups and downs, but that's how like this game Warzone has kind of put me into a slump, and it's done it quite often where like I want to get content, then I'm just surrounded by, you know, the brokenness of the game, where it just frustrates me and doesn't make me want to play, and then the content's kind of bare and dull, and you know, all that. So not to mention all these fucking pro streamers are getting caught up cheating now. It's showing it, you know, they're showing clear as day that they're cheating, and it's just showing more and more proof that it's not honest, you know, gaming out there. And like you really have to stand up for yourself against that. You know, you have to be that guy that goes against the cheaters and be the honest one. And you know, sometimes you're gonna get buried down by the cheaters or buried down by the broken game, and you're not gonna have the content be pushing out as much. It's gonna be more frustrating. So that's why I've been kind of, like I said, taking a step back. There's a video I watched too. I want you guys to look him up. His name is Pestily, and then just type in cheater pandemic and really look into that, because it's something very special. He does talk about why Tarkov, his main game, has been a game that he's taken a step back and just trying to do it for fun, and playing other games is because of the fact that it's just so riddled with cheaters, and it's hard to take care of a game like that when it's not a AAA company. But we know Call of Duty is. So my personal reason behind not wanting to stream as much is because they're just a AAA company that just doesn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about anything. They just want money, and they're willing to shovel you out reskins for that. And it's just getting to a point where like I can't sit there and support a game that I was getting good at and doing good at anymore. So content for Warzone and stuff will be dabbled down a lot more once Battlefield comes out. In the meantime, I will be dabbling in in Warzone here and there for Resurgence and other shit, maybe even some solo content, just to try to push it out. But after that, once Battlefield comes out, Warzone's on the back end, it's gone, you know, and Call of Duty entirely is gone. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at, and you know, hopefully you guys understand and appreciate all the support that you guys do. We're gonna try to move forward with this as best as we possibly can, and just stay confident in all this, because in the end it's gonna, you know, pay out. And I know that fire will come back, and I'm going to bring all I got into any game that comes my way next. I have a goal driven and, you know, passion burning in me, so we're gonna try to push it out and get it going. But in the meantime, you guys just stay strong, stay healthy, you know, don't let society bring you down, don't let these diseases that are being thrown out there in the world bring you down. Stay strong, you know, just Make sure you're eating healthy, drinking healthy, doing the best that you can, because in the end, you know, we all have a goal driven in life and we want to do good. Stay strong and on that path to success, and that's kind of where we're at now. And so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Please follow, like, subscribe. I always say that. Haven't said that in a while. Feels good to say that. But yeah, any little bit helps, and like I said, just keep an eye out. Well, that was one way to ruin the video, but anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm out of here. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys. Maybe I'll wake you up. But anyways, I'm out of here. We're gonna be streaming soon. I'm gonna make it a surprise, so keep an eye out. You guys take it easy and get ready for that Razer EQ video. Adios.